If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Oh, hey. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Dustin Kreis, and today we're going to do another Drinking with Dustin segment, and I assure you, I haven't started drinking yet. Figured I would do this one because I went to Meijer to pick up a few things and saw this there, and I remembered that somebody recommended me this beer. Unfortunately, I didn't go online to sort of see the YouTube handle to give you full credit, but rest assured, if you told me to try out a Dirty Bastard by Founders, I took your advice. So, it's a Scotch-style ale, and I've had Scotch-style ales before, Scotch ales, and I do enjoy them, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what this one is all about. But, I had a day of work, and I'm getting ready to record the 4th episode of another gaming podcast. If you haven't checked us out yet, please do. Myself and Steven the Laggy Gamer. And tonight we're going to have a special guest, Fem Trooper. So we're going to have 3 people talking. So who knows? This one might go on longer than usual. God, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Longer than that? Ooh, I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be a good episode. I really think we're going to have a good time. But yeah, figured I'd go ahead and unwind a little bit before we start recording. And no story to read you off the bottle, but I have the box. And this is what they have to say about their Dirty Bastard Scotch Ale. So good, it's almost wrong. Dark ruby color and brewed with 7 varieties of imported malts. Complex in finish with hints of smoke and peat, paired with a malty richness and a right hook of hop power to give it the bad attitude that a beer named Dirty Bastard has to live up to. Ain't for the wee lads. And then down on the bottom, they also have their sort of mission statement here. We don't brew beer for the masses, the mainstream shooby-doers, okay, can do that. Instead, our beers are crafted from a chosen few, a small cadre of renegades and rebels who enjoy beer that pushes the limits of what commonly accepted as taste. In short, we brew beer for people like us, founders, brewed for us, enjoyed by everyone. And of course, they give the website. You can go there, buy t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've had Founders breakfast stout, and I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a very good stout. I really enjoyed that. Unfortunately, it comes in a 4-pack. But as you see, Dirty Bastard comes in a 6. So I'm going to be enjoying this one for a while. So let's go ahead and pop it open here, and let's get started on this. Don't want this video to go on too long. Water from rinsing out the glass, I assure you. Do a nice kind of even pour there. Get it about halfway up, and then let her rip. Now my local, I don't know if I already talked about this, my local brew pub, they do a Scotch ale. And I really do enjoy the style. I'm a big fan of Scotch in general. I love the smokiness, the peatiness of it. So when I try a Scotch ale and you sort of get a hint of that smokiness in the beer, it is really nice. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Ooh! What is this? 8.5 alcohol by volume. That's definitely true. Definitely very heavy on the malt, and that's why I love ales. Because, as the beers get darker, the beers are a lot maltier, and I find that I like the malty taste more than I like the hop bitterness. Excuse me. Again, a lot of people really like the IPA style because they like that real hoppy overload in your mouth kind of flavor. But I like to be it's smooth and malty, and that's what you really get that. You do get the sort of the smokiness and the peat kind of on the back end, and you do get like a little kick of hops. Nothing like you get in a Russian Imperial Stout, but you do get like there's a little, maybe a little sucker punch of hops at the end. That is, I tell you, I've done 2 Founders beers so far, and I'm going to keep buying their beer. I'm going to try all the styles I can from them because they haven't let me down yet. This is a really good Scotch ale. I don't know. I think the maltiness and the malt flavors in some ways kind of overpowers sort of the Scotchness of it. You really only get that the Scotch flavor kind of at one time, right as it's going down the back of your throat, and then after you swallow it, you get sort of the hops. So it's like when it first hits, it's malt. When it gets towards the back of your mouth, you're like, oh, there's the peat, and then when you swallow it, you get hops, and then the aftertaste is just that sort of overpowering malt flavors. Duncan is making his presence known. Yeah, I really... Duncan, please. Buddy, quit it. I'm already into this video, so there's nothing really I can do. Yeah, very, very good, and I highly recommend... after 2 really good beers, I would almost say pick up anything by Founders, but I want to try a couple. There's a couple more things at the beer shop to try, and then I will definitely give them probably my overwhelming enthusiastic approval. But Founders, Dirty Bastard Scotch Ale, a bit heavier. It's a bit on the heavy end, both in alcohol and in sort of that maltier beers kind of fill you up more because it feels like they have more body to them. You can almost kind of chew them a little bit. So it's definitely on the heavier end of the beers. So this might not be one, if you're doing like a game session or something, this might not be one that you want to do as a session beer. It's definitely... With the price here in Ohio, the price is $11 for a 6-pack. With the price and with the heftiness of it, I would say this is more of a special beer for me. Usually when I do session beers, I like to have them around like, Duncan, please, buddy. I like to have them around $7 and then have them be on the lower end of, oh my fucking god. He's a happy dog, but god, he hates me making videos. Every time I make a video, he has to like, hey, this is funner. This is more fun. Come here and do this. He's just running around squeaking the squeaker. I mean, that's all he's doing. Alright. Anyway, enjoy the squeaking in the background. We'll keep talking. But I enjoy... How do you do anything with that? I enjoy my beers to be on the lower end of the alcohol spectrum if I know I'm going to be sessioning them. And, oh my... Quit it! That was nowhere near him, by the way. I'm not an athlete. I don't know how to throw things. I play video games, goddammit. But I like my beers to be on the lower end of the alcohol spectrum when I session them, and I like them to be lighter, so at the end of the night I don't feel like I just ate a 4-course meal. So that's what I was trying to say. So, whew. But anyway, yes, I'm going to end this because, God, it's 9:26, and most of that is me staring at Duncan running around with a squeak toy. But definitely look out for another episode of another gaming podcast. It's going to be a good one. I will keep the squeakers away from the dogs, I promise. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing I consider these to be very, very casual videos. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Go check out Dirty Bastard by Founders.